Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. This is Studio C. This is Studio C, good people, because this car is paid for by the corporation. That's why I say Studio C, and I use it only for business purposes, all right? Someone asked, why is that Studio C? I'm going to tell you guys, it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Let's get right into it. Yesterday, I want you guys to please, when I post videos, listen all the way to the end, because I'm telling you, the people that listen make money. And that's what I'm here for, right? I'm here to cut through all of the unnecessary stuff that the market and the media feeds you guys and help you guys make money. Those that listen make money, and the ones that don't listen, whenever the market falls, you get nothing but negativity from those people. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here you go again. You can always tell when someone don't listen, right? Because they're the one that complains, complains things doesn't go their way. Things don't go their way, right? You can always tell who those people are. I'm going to tell you, continue to stay put, because you will soon learn that the market goes in cycles. It's a rolling wheels. Boom, bubble, bust, boom, bubble, bust, right? I want to tell you guys right off the bat, there is always a recession coming. There is always a correction coming. There is always a bear market coming, and there's always a bull market coming. It doesn't matter where you are, it's always in the future. And understand that about the stock market. Trees don't grow to the sky, all right? But I want you to listen to this whole video, because I want to just discuss things with you guys that are going to bring forth an understanding with stocks and crypto. Let's say, look, yesterday, I went down this whole lineage of softening earnings, unemployment rising, geopolitical situation getting worse, all right, in the Middle East, crypto crashing, big tech tanking, chip makers are in official bear market, Dow dropping almost 1,000 points in a day, 1,700 points in 2 days, right? NASDAQ in correction territory from its high. NASDAQ is absolutely in a correction, right? Gold hitting yet a new all-time high, but selling off, okay? So, and then I ended by talking about wealth, okay? About wealth and the transfer of wealth, and how these companies are losing billions of dollars in a matter of days, and how the CEOs are losing hundreds of millions of dollars, sometimes in a 48-hour period, okay? And so some people don't get the message, right? Let me close this a little bit. And because I want you guys to know that we're just getting in an area where this is your last shot, good people. This is your last shot for some of you that are older and don't understand how these cycles go, all right? I'm sorry, I got this shadow here. Let's just do this, okay? So I want you guys to know that this market, the stock market, is for everyone. The stock market is for everyone to make money. Everybody can make money with this stock market, and I want you to partake of it. And I made a statement yesterday, and people just don't get it. Just a few of you don't get it. But here's what I want to tell you. I want to tell you that we have boom, and then bubble, bust, and then bottom, right? For those of you that have the class, please go back to that chapter. So we had the boom already. We've been having a boom with big tech, all right, driven by AI. And some would say we're in a bubble. Now, big tech is in a bubble, right? And some would say AI is in a bubble. I believe we're still in the early stages of AI. But after that burst, and then you have the fall, and it's back to the bottom. But if you zoom out, you'll see boom, bubble, bust, right? Boom, bubble, burst. Boom, bubble, burst. Boom, bubble, burst. All the while, these cycles, the market is still getting higher and higher. I dare you to go to the S&P 500 and zoom out 10 years, 20 years. I dare you to look at the worst thing that happened in the last 10 years, which was COVID. I dare you to look at when everybody thought the sky was falling in COVID and the market was done for. That's it. Nothing has been this big. We've never experienced. This is the worst. This is going to be the worst since the Great Depression and all of that. And then people like you and I went in and bought. Just look at it. Go to March 20, 2020, right? Go to March 20, 2020. Had you bought anything right there, I want you to look at Tesla. I want you to look at Apple, Nvidia. I want you to look at, while everyone else was fleeing, if you and I was buying, how much we could, money we could have. The truth be told, I started this journey and I started buying. And you can go back to my first video. I started buying everything that was getting hit hard. Who remember, who's been rocking with me since 2020? And we've made hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the stock market since 2020. And I'm telling you that for those of you that are scared of risk, whenever you walk out the door, that's risky. A brick could hit you in the head. You could be hit by a truck, right? For those of you guys, let's just get real, this Sunday. For those of you guys that have 2 and 3 babies from different chicks around the world, right? Around the country, especially you musicians, and I know a lot of you, you assumed risk, right? So it's funny that we could do things and we don't even think about the risk, right? Every time you walk out of your door and drive to work is risk. Every time you get on a plane, trains, and automobiles, it's a risk. But when it comes to the stock market, we don't like risk. But the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, right? And so I'm making this video not to tell you to start buying, but I'm making this video and I'll tell you right now, Monday could be green. Tuesday could be green. The market still is in a bullish cycle. I'm going to tell you that right now. Even after yesterday's video, I want you to listen all the way to the end and you'll see that there's glue that holds everything I've been saying together. Even with crypto. Somebody said, Larry, you said that crypto was going to be in a run. No, I didn't. I've constantly been saying that it's going to trade sideways this whole summer. It's still summer. It's 90 degrees. It's 91 degrees, my car say, where I am. It's still summer. And what I'm doing is dollar cost averaging. Oh, it's going to the moon tomorrow because this person is speaking that. No, it's not. It's not changing the fundamentals. Pro traders know this. People that understand the cycles, people that have taken a class and watched the crypto, you know that this is not changing anything. We're still in a cycle where we can buy. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And so what I will tell you is eventually the bad news was the absolute best opportunity for you to buy. The worst news, when the market tanks the worst, is the absolute best time for you and me to load up. So now, I don't buy every dip. I did do some buying. I think Nvidia, big tech is getting tanked. But what did I do? I bought some more Nvidia. I shared it with you guys. I bought more Nvidia because I believe Nvidia is not done. Now, I'm not telling you to buy more Nvidia. I'm just telling you I bought more Nvidia because I don't believe it's done. You leave me a comment and let me know what you believe. Now, I cooled it on the rest of the semis, but I bought more. I bought more Apple. It was holding strong, right? Look at what happened on Friday. Starbucks was holding strong while everything else was falling because I just believe that these are holding strong and they could go up, right? And there's more, you know, and I've been discussing my moves with you guys and keeping it real. In 2020, who remembers when 2023 happened? And I said, hey, we're this 2022. Hey, the market is frothy at the end of 2021. I said, the market is frothy. It could be cooling off. Everybody called me crazy. Then everybody saw that I was correct, right? Now, I'm not always correct. And I'm not in this to be always correct. But we got to have a plan. And if you make a plan and you understand this cycle called these cycles in crypto and stocks, you could make money. But you have to assume some risk of people. That's what I want to talk to you about. What is your plan? Because I can tell you right now, even if you bought on Friday and Monday, starting Monday all the way through Friday, it continues to fall. Even if you bought on Friday, good companies, even blue chip companies, that all you got to do is wait. All you need is time, right? Time in the market will outperform trying to time the market. This is a fact that I live by. And so out of all of my trading, you guys saw me live trade during the FOMC meeting. I just did a few QQQ calls. I did it on Josh's page. I did it on the Patreon, just live trade. I could make money on options. But the truth be told, most of my gains come from long-term investing. And a lot of people we have a lot of investors now that are just on an options high. And the truth be told, at the end of the year, when they look at their portfolios, they really ain't made any money. You know, you make $100, make $1,000, make $1,000, make $1,400, and then the fourth day you blow $5,000. Let's just keep it real. I'm telling you guys that in a market like this, you need to be establishing some long positions, right? And yes, I started with I showed you guys with the TQQs and around the SQQQ. I started around 725. I shared it with you guys here live on this page, right? I told you rotation. I believe rotation is starting. Even though the Russell, it did take a hit, I believe we're in the beginning stages of rotation, right? But I believe, even with all of this red news, that the bull market is still not over. Now, Monday could be a bloodbath, but Monday could also be green. We had one data report that brought the market down because of fears of recession. Well, I got news for you. The recession has been looming ever since 2021, right? The end of 2021. Recession has been looming, is overdue, and correction is overdue. Now, look at the NASDAQ correction, right? But I will tell you, if you time this right, and remember last year when Tesla went down to 101 and everybody just thought, okay, it's done. Everybody started dumping it. You were dumping it when it was the best time to buy it. And so I'm just going to tell you what Warren Buffett said stands true now more than ever. And I don't agree with every single thing Warren Buffett says, but this I do. And that is that the stock market is a tool that is used to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient. My question is, are you patient? Are you establishing your long-term positions? Okay, I would be looking at some big tech that's about to get whooped, and big tech is grossly overpriced right now. Are you looking for value stock? Or do you have any value stock in your portfolio? Value stock, look at the PE, look at the earnings, look at the price to earnings. Value stock, this is a good company. Do they have a future earnings? Are they in a space that's growing, right? Is the PE under 20 at this point? And do you see, and are they giving good forward guidance? You want to look at those type of things. And then you want to establish your position, find a good company, and get married to it for at least 7 years. Though I always say never get married to a company. But you have to find that company that is going to provide you long-term wealth. Same thing, guys, with crypto. I'm telling you, same thing with crypto. Same thing with crypto. I'm going to make another video about crypto because that's a lot that I have to talk about. Okay. So now it's Sunday. I usually give a message, right? I usually give you guys a message, inspirational message. But today I needed to be about finances. I need to talk to you guys about overcoming your fears. I'm talking like this because it's hot. Overcoming your fears, good people. This time you need to be focused. A lot of people misquote text. A lot of people say the love of money is the root of all evil. Well, that was never printed. That is not what it says, right? No, I'm sorry. Let me back up. Money is the root of all evil. People always misquote that. That is not what scripture says. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. So, do you put money over family? Do you put money over everything? Then money is your God and you're worshiping money. That's what it means. But there's also a parable in the text that talks about the talent, where this rich ruler left these people, let's just call it talents, all right? And at the end of it, one buried it, but the other one of them went and multiplied it. So he rewarded the one that multiplied the talent. And he literally said, the least you could have done to the one that buried it and it didn't grow. He said, the least you could have did was to make interest off of it. And then what did he do? He ushered him out of his kingdom. So that's what it means. So for those of you that are over religious and are misquoting the scripture, you are not living in the will of your creator, because he don't want you to be the borrower. He wants you to be the lender. He don't want you in lack. Okay. He came that you may have life and that more abundantly. He wants you to live in abundance, but it's what you do with the abundance. So you've been trained wrong. You've been taught wrong, and you've been hearing